All right, I think we are officially live now. Let me know if you're tuning in, catching this in live time. The first thing I want to address is the elephant in the room, or the half-shaved beard in the room. And there's a story to that. But before I talk about that, let me know. Let me know in the comments, which side do you prefer? Do you prefer the right side, or do you prefer the left side? Which side do you prefer? It'd be helpful to know, if I should keep maybe people prefer both sides, and I keep the half shaved, half beard look going for a while. So, but there's a story to this. I want to tell you about the story. So the story is actually tied into a saint whose feast day is today, Saint Philip Neri. So he was a saint in the 1500s, and one of the great stories from his days as a priest. So he's a pretty popular priest, and he got invited to a party from one of the noble people in the town that he was ministering to. And as a way to kind of check that person in their humility and their ego and their pride, he showed up to the party like I showed up as myself. Showed up with half a beard, and what a way to teach a lesson of humility, right? Not only did he do that to teach a lesson of humility, but he also did it to really live out the spirituality of looking like a holy fool. That's something that he commonly did in his own life, like not just showing up to a party half bearded, but showing up as a holy fool who embraced this idea that it's not always, and in fact, like the reality is, like it's more our interior disposition that we have to look at than exterior things, right? So like he did that. It's not important. Our looks don't determine what's going on. Like I do want to be cognizant. Like I don't want to get into like a dualistic kind of argument. Like our body doesn't matter. Like our body does matter, but the reality is like, why did he do this? It's because like even in the 1500s, probably people were still really concerned. I mean, obviously this person he showed up at the party who was concerned about status, like cared a lot about what their exterior looked like and didn't take time to examine the interior. Right? And that's what I want to do with the next 30 days as we go through searching for maintaining peace as a group, as we're traveling together, and I'm adding my own thoughts as a Catholic mentor into that. Is like, what does our interior look like? What does our interior look like? And how can we have greater peace there? It's like when we strive for greater peace, when we strive for this ability to let ourselves see ourselves the way that God does, and not the way that we see ourselves or the way the human sees ourselves, then we have a greater freedom to live our lives in the ways that the saints lived, and the ways that God wants to invite us to live as the unique image that he created us as. And so, that's what we're going to be breaking open.